Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another sanctuary build. Today, I'm going to attempt to build a boardwalk. As you can see, phase 1 of the boardwalk is still fenced off. There's Codsworth and his mule. So I'm going to start by going into the workshop. Duh. And we're going to start right over here. And let's see. There's Piper in her power armor. That definitely needs some repair. Put a post in the ground. I did this once before as like a like a test run, and it took me about 2 hours to do it, to get it kind of the way I wanted it to. But I'm not going to let you sit through 2 hours worth of me trying to figure things out, so I'll kind of speed things along a little bit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm using the floors from the barn because it has that texture that I'm looking for in the wood. Actually, come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to. You've got to go over here to the corner. And I want it to start it just have the rocks kind of peek through. And that looks okay. Now, let's see. Snap that together. So see how it's not, my angle is off. I can just go back to the pillar, select, deselect, and then move it over. And that looks alright. Now what I'm going to do is go into the concrete, not walls, floors, and get the triangle piece. Get rid of that tire. Now, I know it's going to be, the angles are going to be rough, but due to Bethesda being very square with their building materials, it's like the only round piece really is, like, you have that one. That's like the only piece that's round on the floors, and that's your only curved piece for the wall. Everything else is square. So trying to build with nothing but squares And this is the only triangle piece. So we're going to do the best that we can. And I'm going to go from here and stop way over there by the wall. And through the power of YouTube, you won't have to sit through all this. So I'll catch you when I'm done. Alright, and here is the flooring that is done. Like I said, it's a little rough. I only got square pieces and triangle pieces. So sorry, I'm not used to doing the free cam with the controller. So this little bit over here, I plan on putting a little restaurant at the end. The concrete wall kind of curves in, and it's not really user friendly for trying to build alongside of it. So I threw in some staircases and made it straighter. I think I will probably fill this in a little bit, or at least to try to fill it in with something. And we're picking up where I left off almost 3 weeks ago, a month ago. We're using the prefab stuff and the wood, the structures, as you can see. I had to use the plot of dirt to be able to pillar glitch this into place. And then the prefabbed, and then I took the half walls. So I had a pillar glitch in the half wall, and I ended up having to put a piece of dirt just to the right on the floor. Or actually, no, I didn't. I still had to pillar glitch that in because it just sat too far away. And if possible, keep an eye on the settlement size in the top right corner if you're new to Fallout. And so there's a trick that I'll show you later in the video on how to reduce your settlement size so you can keep building. So we got this one shack down. And then now we're starting with the restaurant build. We started off with some glass walls. And because of the size, things weren't... There was no half wall for the glass walls, which is a shame because I wish there was. And I'm sure there's a mod out there for it, but I haven't looked, and this is all vanilla. So I had to slide that piece over just so that way I could get another wall to try to fit in that one spot. And I had having to pillar glitch that in. And now I don't know if it's because I'm building over water, but my pillar glitch and my rug glitch just doesn't seem to be working correctly. So there's a lot of things that I had to abandon because it wasn't working right. So after I got the glass walls up, I got the warehouse walls up. We got the roof, and here's the big issue that it kept bugging me. It's like nothing would go. So I got some ladders and I got some glass rooftops, and I pillar glitched the one piece almost perfect. I had an interesting idea of what I wanted to do with this roof, but because, and you'll see here in a second, I could not pillar glitch that other glass rooftop into where I wanted it. It was very frustrating because it just would not want to go. So I gave up and I expanded the walls out to the river and just filled it in. So now it's more cookie cutter. The section off the kitchen from the rest of the restaurant, I use these diagonal walls. Try to do something a little different. Now, I ran out of room in my settlement size, so I went over to my workbench, and this is what I was talking about earlier. I get everything out of my apparel, and then I took it out of my Pip-Boy, threw it on the ground, and you go back into your settlement, and then you start picking everything up, and you'll start reducing your settlement size. And this is how you're able to continue building once you reach your limit. Now, I warn you, if you're on Xbox or PC, it could get to the point where things will just start crashing if you do this too many times. You might be able to do it on PC as well. Overloading the settlement, I haven't reached that point, so I couldn't tell you. And now we're gonna do a walkthrough of the boardwalk. Now, I'm not much for decorations or storytelling, so but Shazo and Schooled Zone and a couple others that I watched that does Fallout builds, they are really good at decorating. I'll link a few of them in the description if you want to go check out their channels. This will be Angie's clothing store. Whoever Angie is, I don't know if she's not at her post. We got some barrels and fishing nets. Nobody around is fishing. They must have taken a hike somewhere. This is the barber shop. That is, I originally had a for rent sign on it, but I took it down. More oil lamps. I think the oil lamps really make the boardwalk look pretty cool at night. This is the clinic. You got all your right-of-way stuff. And then the big stuff is in the vault on the floor. Like the Psycho and Day Tripper and XL. Got the little kitchen in there with the drink dispensary, and the shelves are looking a little thin. Got the one toilet, and then out back for the cooks you got a break room or a smoking area, because they don't want you smoking while you're cooking. And that's kind of just so here's the aerial view of the boardwalk. Took a lot of time, effort, and energy, many hours. Sorry the decorations aren't up to snuff compared to some, but please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see more, stay tuned. Until then, have a great day.